Have you ever wondered how authors manage to bring their characters to life, making readers feel as if they're not just reading a book, but living in another world? It's a question that has fascinated us for centuries, and the answer lies at the very heart of storytelling. Character creation. Characters are the lifeblood of any story. They are the ones who drive the plot, who make us laugh, cry, and feel every emotion in between. They are the ones we root for, the ones we love to hate, and the ones we remember long after we've turned the last page. In essence, they are the ones who make a story worth telling and worth reading. Creating such compelling characters is no small feat. It's a process that requires a deep understanding of human nature, a keen eye for detail, and a healthy dose of creativity. It's about more than just naming a character and describing their physical appearance. It's about imbuing them with a life of their own, complete with dreams, fears, strengths, and weaknesses. It's about making them real. But how is this achieved? How do you breathe life into a character and make them resonate with readers? The answer to that is both complex and simple. Complex because it involves a myriad of techniques and strategies, each with its own unique impact. Simple because at its core, it's all about understanding what makes us human. Over the course of this video, we'll delve into the art and science of character creation. We'll explore the different aspects of a character, from their background and personality to their motivations and conflicts. We'll look at how these elements interact with each other and with the story as a whole. We'll also delve into the importance of character interactions and how they can be used to strengthen a novel. Remember, a story is only as good as its characters. They are the ones who captivate us, who make us care about what happens next. They are the ones who transport us to another world and make us forget about our own. To create such compelling characters, there are some key steps that every writer should follow. The first step in character creation is conception. But how does one conceive a character from scratch? Now that's a question that has sparked many a fireside debate among writers. Creating a character is akin to being a parent. You're bringing a new entity into the world, one that is a product of your imagination, your experiences and your emotions. But where does one start? The first thing to consider is the character's role in the story. Are they the protagonist, the antagonist, or a supporting character? Each role comes with its own set of expectations and responsibilities. A protagonist is the driving force of the story, the character with whom the reader will spend the most time. An antagonist provides the conflict, the obstacle for the protagonist to overcome. And supporting characters, they add depth and color to the world you're building. Once you've determined the role, it's time to delve into their personality. What are their strengths and weaknesses? What are their fears, their desires, their motivations? These are the things that will make your character feel real, relatable and compelling. But a character is more than just their personality. They're also their physical appearance. How do they look? Are they tall or short? Do they have any distinguishing features? How does their appearance affect how they interact with the world and the people around them? This is another aspect to consider when crafting your character. Remember, creating a character is not just about filling out a checklist. It's about creating a multidimensional being with thoughts, feelings, and experiences. It's about creating someone who can make the reader laugh, cry, and feel a range of emotions. It's about creating someone who feels real, even if they only exist on the pages of your book. As the creator, you hold the power to shape your character's identity. But remember, like a sculptor chiseling a statue, character creation is a process of refinement. It's about taking the raw material of your imagination and crafting it into something beautiful, something that can touch the hearts of your readers. Once you have the basic outline of your character, how do you make them feel real and relatable to your readers? This question is the crux of character development, a craft crucial to storytelling. To breathe life into your character, start by creating a backstory. Imagine where they came from, what their childhood was like, or what pivotal events shaped them. This doesn't all have to be revealed to the reader, but it should inform how the character acts and reacts. A character with a troubled past may be more guarded, while one with a supportive upbringing may be more open. The backstory is the silent puppeteer, pulling at the strings of your character's actions, reactions, and decisions. Next, establish the character's motivations. What drives them? What do they want more than anything? This could be anything from a tangible goal like saving a kingdom to an intangible desire like seeking acceptance. A character's motivations are their compass, guiding them through the landscape of your narrative. On this journey, their motivations may lead them to make difficult choices, face their fears, or even confront their own flaws. Finally, design a character arc. This is the transformation or inner journey that the character undergoes throughout the story. It's not enough for your character to simply exist within the narrative, they must also change and grow as a result of it. Maybe they learn a valuable lesson, conquer a personal demon, or change their perspective about something. A character arc is the heartbeat of your story, giving it rhythm and pulse. Remember, characters are the heart of any story. They are the vessels through which your readers will navigate your world. By giving them a rich backstory, clear motivations, and a compelling character arc, you make them more than just words on a page. You make them feel real, relatable, and most importantly, unforgettable. A character that grows and evolves not only captivates readers but also drives the narrative forward. Scene script. Characters don't exist in a vacuum. So how can their interactions enhance the story and contribute to their individual growth? In weaving the tapestry of a tale, character interaction is the thread that binds the narrative together. It's through these relationships that your characters grow and your story unfolds. Characters aren't islands. They're parts of an intricate ecosystem, each influencing and being influenced by the other. Creating dynamic relationships between your characters is a fine art. These relationships can be as simple as friendship or as complex as rivalry. They can be based on shared history, mutual goals, or conflicting interests. But remember, in the realm of storytelling, nothing is static. Relationships evolve, just as characters do. A friend today could be a foe tomorrow. This dynamism keeps the readers on their toes, making your story an exciting journey of discovery. Conflict and resolution are essential elements of character interaction. Conflict, whether internal or external, drives the plot forward. It's the fuel that propels your characters into action, but conflict for the sake of conflict is just noise. It needs to be meaningful, pushing your characters towards growth or change. Similarly, resolution isn't just about resolving the conflict, it's about how your characters react, adapt, and evolve in response to it. It's about the lessons they learn and the transformations they undergo. Character interactions are also a powerful tool to reveal more about your characters. Every conversation, every confrontation, every quiet moment of understanding sheds light on their personalities, motivations, fears, and dreams. It's through their interactions with others that your characters show who they truly are. In conclusion, character interactions are the lifeblood of your story. They create the dynamic, evolving relationships that keep your narrative engaging. They drive the conflict and resolution that propel your story forward. And most importantly, they reveal the depth and complexity of your characters, making them relatable, memorable, and real. Remember, every interaction is an opportunity to reveal something new about your characters. Creating compelling characters is no easy feat, but it's a rewarding process that can transform your storytelling. This, my friends, is the mantra we've been echoing throughout our discourse today. Let's take a moment to look back at the journey we've walked together. We started by acknowledging that characters are the beating heart of any narrative, the essential element that adds spice to the soup of storytelling. A story, no matter how intricate its plot, falls flat without relatable, multidimensional characters. Next, we delved into the genesis of a character. Remember how we likened it to the birth of a child? It begins as a seed, an idea that grows and develops in the fertile soil of our imagination. We nurture it with our thoughts, our experiences, and our emotions until it takes a tangible form. Then, we talked about breathing life into your character. This isn't about merely assigning them a name, age, or occupation. It's about giving them a soul, It's about understanding their desires, fears, strengths and weaknesses. It's about making them real in all their flawed glory. And finally, we explored the art of character interaction. For it is through their interactions that characters reveal their true selves. It's in these moments of conflict or camaraderie, of love or hate, that they grow and evolve. And it is through these interactions that they can complement each other, strengthening not just themselves, but the narrative as a whole. It has been quite the journey, hasn't it? Yet, remember, this is just the beginning. As you sit down to write, you'll find your own unique rhythm and style. You'll discover new aspects of your characters, and they may surprise you. So as you embark on your writing journey, remember these steps and, most importantly, enjoy the process of breathing life into your characters. After all, they're your creation, and they deserve to be as extraordinary as you envision them to be.